Hello everybody, I'm comedian Denise Scott and welcome to Denise Asks Awkward Questions with Jean Hales. Today I'm joined by the gorgeous Jess Davis, practice nurse at Jean Hales. Now the thing about nurses is that they see and hear everything. So Jess is going to give us the inside goss. So let's get cracking and get awkward. Question from Tien, who lives in Benalla, Victoria. Tien says, I haven't had a doctor's checkup since 2019 and in the meantime I've put on a fair bit of weight. Am I going to get into trouble when I come back?
Absolutely not. But I do think that's such an important question because I think that that's something that stops a lot of people picking up the phone or jumping online and making an appointment that we all know is a little bit overdue.
Well, it's like going to the dentist, isn't it? The longer you leave it, the more embarrassed you get and the more fearful you get of getting told off.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm guilty of that. Like, we've got these things that are lingering in the back of our minds and we really want to, but we're just a little bit too afraid of being judged or getting in trouble. But nurses and doctors are not there to judge you. They're there to help you get the most out of that appointment, help you get your health back on track, and we'll just be so excited and happy that you've come back in to make that time for yourself.
Then I will proceed to have an appointment.
Good for you.
Because, Jess, I have put on weight since 2019.
I mean, I think there's so many people in that boat, whether it's from ordering Uber Eats a few too many times a week or having a little bit more wine than we should have been throughout COVID, then I think, you know, we're one of many in that boat.
Mm-hmm. Or just me lying on the bed binge watching The Crown. You know, sometimes the only reason I'd sit up was my acid reflux, Jess. There's an admission. Question from Tamara from Mosman, New South Wales. I must be the only 45-year-old who is still scared of needles. I even cried when I had my vaccine shot. Is there anyone else like me?
Tamara, there are so many people like you, including myself. I don't like needles. And I actually have so many patients that come into the clinic that are really scared about getting an injection. And they're always saying like, oh, you're probably going to think I'm such a sook, but I'm so nervous about this and I'm so worried about how this is going to go. But that's human. Needles aren't nice. Sometimes they can hurt. So I think it makes you human to be a little bit nervous about it.
So you're cool about giving someone an injection, but timid of having one yourself?
Absolutely. I don't know what sort of complex I've got going on, but I used to, when I was doing bedside nursing, I'd take bloods from people a few times a day. And to this day, even with 3 vaccinations under my belt, I still have to look away. Every time I need an injection or a blood test, I can't watch.
Is that the go-to for most people, to look off into the distance?
I think it helps just as like a general distraction. I don't know if there's any theory behind it, but if you look away, it makes it, you know, less intense.
I tend to just talk about rubbish.
That is also okay. The art of distraction, Denise, isn't it a wonderful thing?
Marvellous. All right, that's it for today. If I'm not here and you have more questions, go to jeanhales.org.au. Bye, everybody.